So a few weeks ago I decided to change some things in my room, putting up some curtains because in the summer it's really hot in my room in the first half of the day because I'm in a direct sunlight, and it gets like 10 degrees hotter inside than it is outside. So even if it's just 20 degrees outside, it's already 30 in my room. And I do not handle hot weather well because for some reason I don't regulate temperature well. So that is the reason why I am under the AC that I got last year. That's my baby. So sorry to my other baby. I'm sorry, baby. So I have a mission. I have to go and get curtains that UPS was supposed to deliver here. It might gonna be really heavy, really great for me, because I'm so strong. Not at all a 5-year-old in a body of an adult person. I hope that it would fit. That bucha looks so good. However, there's a lot of setbacks, and I've addressed that before in one of my videos about failure. I have finally put up the curtains, but at first, when I ordered them, it took a really long time to get them, obviously, because of the whole situation in the world going on right now. And after I actually received them, I realized that the drill that I had wasn't a good enough of a drill. I did ask my friends about it. I asked them if this would work. They told me that it would. And then when I actually used it, well, it wasn't a drill. Now I understand. But it's a really great learning experience for me because now I know how to use a drill and use all the other tools in general. Not all tools, but many of the tools that you would use in a normal household where you're not really that handy, but you're not completely clueless, you know? And then I started to have a lot of issues with putting up the actual curtains. I made a hole in the wall with a new drill. By the way, I ordered a drill. So I made a hole in the wall, and I realized that the walls are completely empty. Which is, like, I didn't know that could be the case. The walls in my apartment are plaster. You have to find specific places where there's actually something in the wall so you can drill into it. I thought that being really close to the window frame would kind of be good either way, like even if, like I thought that it would be full, you know, like there would be stuff around it. However, I was wrong, so I had to make another hole above it. So I finally put up the curtain like weeks later. That's so fucking stupid, I can't. And I moved to installing the shelves. So I have only one spot in my room where I can tell for sure that if I make a hole, it's not going to be to an empty wall, so I wouldn't be just making random holes in my walls, you know, that I would have to patch up afterwards. It's right in front of me right now. I put piping, which is, it's not really piping, but it's like shelf brackets, but they look like a pipe, like it's done in a way that it looks a little bit like an industrial kind of style, you know, instead of having a bracket go like this, it's just one piece of like piping looking thing. I decided that I'm going to make a shelf because I had 2 shelves that I ordered from Amazon a really long time ago because I am a broke student and I couldn't afford anything but like $15 shelves, you know. I basically just took the side of the shelf, measured it, and ordered the piping that would be perfect for that size of shelf. And then I used the side as the shelf. And now it kind of looks like a little bit of a table because it's it's a pretty big shelf. And it's at a level that would be perfect for a table. And I put some makeup on it, so it's kind of like a makeup table, makeup corner. And now I can actually have some organization in my room. Like my table next to my bed is not full of stuff because I have a shelf to put all of that stuff on, and it's perfect. It honestly, like, it worked so well, except it was torturous trying to figure out how to even drill into these walls. And also, can somebody please explain to me, if you know anything about this,
why the hell did people make walls like that?
I know that it's probably cheaper, but then you're making houses. Don't you want something that stays? I guess not. In our society, we try to make things that will break down in a specific amount of time so we could replace them, make more garbage, and make more money. Anyway, now a special little ending to this video would be a few videos of me and my friend Cecilia trying to make our friend Hannah cry on her birthday. Like a good type of cry.